Hello guys and welcome to the YouTube channel Programming Knowledge. So in today's After Effects tutorials we are going to see kinetic typography. So this is a technique that is widely used nowadays and it is a very effective and intriguing technique. It is very popular and is used widely. It is used to express a lot of words in an artistic fashion. So instead of writing plain text sentences, you gotta animate them, you gotta add some special effects in them, and kinetic typography is one such technique. So in today's tutorials we are going to see that how can we create kinetic typography in Adobe After Effects. So first of all, let's preview it, that what we are going to create. So this is the kinetic typography that I have already created, and I'm going to show you that how can you create it. It is very simple, and so let's see that how can we create it. So just go to the composition, create a new composition. I'm going to name it the same as our tutorial, that is kinetic typography. Now keeping the frame rate of 30 frames per second and a duration of 5 seconds, we hit OK. The next thing we're going to do is add a new background layer. So we go to solid layer and just name it as PG. Then we go to effects and presets and search for an effect called ramp and add the gradient ramp onto our solid layer. Change its type to radial ramp and the start of ramp to 540 for the Y coordinate. The end of the ramp must be changed to 960 by 1440. Then you need to swap your colors. Now instead of the white, you choose a darker shade like this dark gray, and this is the hexadecimal value of that color, and hit OK. Now this is the background that I'm using. You can choose any of your choice. Now I'm going to just lock it up. The next thing I'm going to do is add my text. So I go to the text layer and just click anywhere. The first text that I am going to add is nothing but kinetic typography. Now its color needs to be changed to white. Initially it will be a white color like this, and its alignment should be the right alignment. The next thing we are going to do is just expand this layer. We will find an option of animate, go to it. Here you will find an option of position, so just select it. Move forward to around 20 frames in time and keyframe the value of position at 00. Now move backward and change this value of position to a minus 1500 for the X coordinate. Now as soon as you do that, you will find that this is the animation that you have created. Now once your animation for this kinetic typography is complete, the next thing we are going to do is rotate it a little bit. So while this layer is selected, move forward to about 5 frames in time, hit R to bring up rotation, and Shift P to bring up position, and Shift S to bring up scale. Now keyframe all these 3 values, move forward to about 10 frames, change the rotation angle to a 90 degrees or to a minus 90 degrees, yes, and change the position to here. Now you need to just scale down this a little bit, around this much. 67% is the scale value that I'm using. Now go to the first frame here and go to effects and presets and search for an effect called fill. You will find it under generate, apply it on your layer. Now just change the color back to pure white and hit OK. Just keyframe this color. Now go to this next frame when this rotation and positioning is complete and change the fill color to any other color. I'm using this color and this is the hexadecimal value. Hit OK. Now the animation that we have created so far is going around like this. So this is the basic animation that we have created, and it is the exact thing we are going to do with all of our layers. So we go to the text tool and add another layer. Now for this we are going to just select all this text and change its alignment to a left align. Now we have to just bring it closer to this kinetic typography layer and increase its size so that it looks like this. It is symmetrical to this kinetic typography layer. If you are facing any problem, you can just go to toggle guides and grids option and turn on rulers and guides so that you can create a symmetric effect. Now for this, I'm just going to animate it again. So expand this layer, you will go to animate option and add an animation for position. Now move forward to about 20 frames and keyframe the value of position at 00. Come back to about 20 frames, and this time we are going to change the X value to a positive. Now this will be our animation. Once this is complete, that is, these two layers have animated, now we need to type in text taking this area. So for this, we need to just go to the layer area, go on new and create a new null object. Now this null object is used because we are going to rotate both of these layers simultaneously. So for that, what we are going to do is just select both of your layers. Now here you will find an option, this spider like thing. Just drag it and up to the null object 2 and release it. So now this is that all both of these layers have been parented to your null object. Now we need to manipulate the rotation and the position values. So hit R to bring up rotation and shift P to bring up position. Keyframe it, move forward to some frames, like about 15 frames would be good, or 10 frames as per your wish. Then change the rotation angle to a 90 degrees. So this is okay. Now we need to just manipulate the position a little bit. Now this is looking good. As soon as this is complete, go to your easy and simple layer. We have to change its color also. So go to effects and presets and apply this fill to it. Change its color back to a pure white and keyframe it. Now go to the same frame where this animation of rotation is complete and change its color. We are choosing a light gray this time and hit OK. So the animation that is created for this layer is like this. After that, move forward to 3 seconds. Now a new layer has to be added, that is to create. So go to the text tool and add. Now you have to keep its alignment as left align, and we need to just manipulate its position a little bit and its dimensions as well. Okay. Yeah, so this looks good to me. This time this to create layer is going to come from the above. So we just need to expand it, go to animate. Here you will find an option of position. Move forward to about 15 frames and keyframe the value of position. Move backward to 15 frames, and this time we are going to change the value of the y coordinate to around here. So this is to create, whose animation will be completing at this time. Now there is another text layer that we need to add. So to add a new text layer, we need to just at this time we do not have to add any rotation values. So what we will do, we will just change the color of this to create layer so that the text layers are identified uniquely and they could be read easily. So we just go to effects and presets and apply this fill effect onto the to create layer. Again, you need to change its color to pure white, hit OK, keyframe it, move forward to around 5 frames in time and change its color back to a shade of gray. It could be a darker gray or to a lighter gray as per your background or your wish. I am choosing a lighter gray color. Now move forward to around 4 seconds in time. This time our new layer would be adding in, so just grab onto your text tool and add a new layer. So the total text that I'm going to show is Kinetic Typography is easy and simple to create and learn. So this time this and learn layer needs to be first changed with its dimensions like this. So this is the dimensions of the and learn layer that I'm happy with. Now you have to again expand it, go to animate, position, move forward about 10 frames, keyframe the value of position at 0, 0, move backward 10 frames, and again we have to manipulate the value of the y coordinate, this time increase it to around 150 or so. And with this our kinetic typography animation is complete. So this and learn layer will be coming from the bottom. Now this animation of kinetic typography is complete. Let's take a look at what we have created so far. So go back to the first frame and play it. And I hope you all have enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please let me know your thoughts in the comments and keep watching the YouTube channel Programming Knowledge for more such tutorials. Till then, bye bye.